Good evening to those bored enough to watch. Anyone familiar with Friday Night Funkin' and its community would be aware of the amazing mods that have emerged over the course of the last few years. As time has progressed, they've evolved through elevating the ambition and technology behind them, among other things. In this video, I want to discuss one of my favourite mods, Hazy River, as well as its predecessors, the Versus Annie mod and the Smoke 'Em Out Struggle mod, in hopes that I can express why I think that Hazy River is an amazing mod that I would greatly recommend. So, with that said, let's discuss Friday Night Funkin' Hazy River. Before talking about Hazy River or even the Smoke 'Em Out Struggle mod, I first need to talk about the Versus Annie mod, which is where the character Annie originates from. It's the oldest of the three mods I'll be talking about in this video. As opposed to making a new week entirely, this mod just replaces week 3 and part of week 5 with Annie. For example, even though the game recognizes the songs as their respective titles in the base game, when actually playing it you're faced with Annie. The first 3 songs are in that of week 3, of which I personally thought they were enjoyable to listen to and play, although playing on an older version of Friday Night Funkin' was rather difficult to get used to again, granted that I've spent so much time with the newer versions. It mostly looks the same but plays very differently in my experience. In order to access the 4th song, you need to either play through the first 2 songs of week 5 again, or go into the free play mode and select Winter Horrorland. This allows you to play through the 4th song, which I think is great to listen to. I almost missed this week entirely, mostly because I didn't even know it was in week 5. It wasn't until I was tinkering around in the free play menu which led me to even know it was there. I do believe that the concept of replacing weeks is a testament to how old this mod is, but I do think that one of the issues of doing so is the bigger possibility of missing content entirely. Overall though, I think that this mod is great and to an extent somewhat nostalgic for me. While I never really sought to play it for myself until I played Hazy River, revisiting old versions of Friday Night Funkin' really does evoke a sense of nostalgia. Smoke 'Em Out Struggle is the second mod I want to discuss before talking about Hazy River. This is probably one of my favourites as I recall playing it a lot, especially when I was younger. As opposed to just replacing pre-existing weeks in the base game like the Annie mod, this mod creates a custom week entirely, meaning it's less likely that you'll miss anything that the mod has to offer. I really liked the uniqueness of the concept that this mod offers. You play against Garcello, whose name comes from a combination of the word cigar and the name Marcello. He's a smoker hired by Daddy Dearest to get Boyfriend addicted to smoking, which would eventually kill him. Though as the week progresses, he takes a liking to Boyfriend and decides not to go through with what he was hired to do. Faced with the fact that he would be punished severely by Daddy Dearest, he kills himself as a result of pushing himself too hard during his bout with Boyfriend. This leads into the 3rd song, where the two duke it out one last time before the 4th song plays, Fading, where Garcello quite literally fades away alongside his cigarette during the song. This 4th song was originally supposed to be titled Dip, though it was renamed to what we see now. Another interesting fact about this mod is that the 2nd song, Nerves, is actually a modified version of an unused song from the Annie mod, which is a detail I really liked a lot. Furthermore, a lot of motifs in the song from the Annie mod are used here too, which is something I really appreciated during my playthroughs, particularly during that of Hazy River. Furthermore, the background shows that this week supposedly takes place in the same town as the one you play as in the Annie mod. I'll talk more about these connections later, so overall, this mod is great and I really enjoy my time with it every time I play it. Hazy River is the definitive way to play both of these mods, as it combines them into one playable experience with extra content included. Both Annie and Garcello have had their respective weeks remastered and improved, with Garcello getting improved sprites and backgrounds and his songs getting remastered. Annie has also gotten the same treatment, with previously unused songs being included in her week, her sprites getting remastered as well as the background. This was amazing to experience, and seeing all of the improvements that this mod makes solidifies it as the definitive way to play both of these mods. On top of this, Garcello Minus is also added, which is a reskin of Garcello's week. Fading isn't included here, as after the 3rd song he flies away. It was a new and interesting way to experience his week, and it was nice to see another interpretation of its events. Another addition to this mod is that of the Funsies week, which includes bonus content that I really enjoyed, as it seeks to amplify the connection between Annie and Garcello. The 1st song sees the pair at a drive-thru, the former is indecisive about what he wants to order, while Annie joins in on his singing. The 2nd song sees Annie, assumedly angered by Garcello's death, going to Daddy Dearest to confront him about what happened. I really like these different perspectives that these two songs take place in, not just the fact that it's a diversion from the usual bout with Boyfriend, but I like to interpret this as Annie remembering her times with Garcello in the 1st song and, angered by what happened to him, uses her anger to confront Daddy Dearest. The 3rd song returns to the perspective of Boyfriend, whose battle with the legacy version of Annie takes an unexpected twist. After she drinks the liquid, the game then cuts to an amplified difficulty, as anytime Annie sings, she drains Boyfriend's health. Overall, I think that this is the best version of both mods, as not only does it remaster them, it adds content to not only the overall experience, but also includes previously unused songs as well. I wanted to discuss the previous iterations of the Annie and Smoke 'Em Out Struggle mods respectively because I wanted to explore the evolution of both of them. On their own, they're good experiences, and I really enjoyed my time with them. However, Hazy River takes the well-placed foundation they left behind and elevates it into something definitive, making it the best way to play these mods, and that is why I think that Hazy River is an amazing mod. So there's the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time now, so I'm glad it's here. If you want to view the list of games I want to make videos about in the future, then you can always do so through the link in the description. Additionally, if you want to follow me, then my socials will be linked in the description, as well as any afterthoughts or messages I may want to add. With that, I haven't really got much else I want to say, so I'll see you all in my next video. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I wish you all a very pleasant evening.